Nation podcast.
Thanks for tuning in to the Gamer Nation podcast this evening. We're going to go around our room and say our names like we always do, and tonight we have a special guest. Okay.
All right, Sam.
Brock.
Simon.
Lucas.
Jeffrey Higgins.
Our special guest, Jeffrey Higgins. All right.
It's your boy.
Let's just get into this. First topic.
Okay, so the first topic is going to be new anime reviews, like this summer's anime and a couple other just newer animes.
Yeah, we're just going to give some brief thoughts on how we feel about them, whether you should pick them up or not, the usual.
Okay, so Fire Force.
Fire Force.
Fire Force.
It's
I
a
just
definite...
watched 1 or 2 episodes. Jeff, are you all caught up on that?
I'm not caught up yet. I've only watched 2 episodes so far because I've been working a lot, but it's pretty good so far. Like I said before, it's made by the people who made Soul Eater, so I was like pretty hyped up about it because I enjoyed Soul Eater.
Oh, yeah, you can tell it's made by the same people because the main character has those spiky little shark teeth.
Yeah, the animation style is the same, too.
I really like the animation style for this one.
Yeah,
It's
too.
also a lot more modern, even though it is the same kind of style.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
all
looks
the-
more clean.
Yeah,
all the characters have that tire dye kind of look that all the Soul Eater characters
Yeah.
have.
The only gripe is the fat suits.
Yeah.
Fat suits.
The big old fire
They really-
retardant vest.
They really muffle the plot a lot.
Yeah, they look like big old balloons.
Dude, how about how they got Sakimoto in it?
Sakimoto.
The one firefighter with the glasses.
Oh, yeah. But the characters in it are all likable, and they have like their own unique personalities to them.
Yeah, I also really like the humor in it. The episodes I watched didn't have a whole lot of action, but the humor was
The humor
pretty
is
on point.
hilarious,
Yeah.
The
Like,
third episode just gets pretty humorous. There's like this chick with this big boobs, and the main character keeps accidentally grabbing them. Like
really?
she like sits on his face
I hate
in one
when
of the
that
episodes.
happens.
I need
When
to
you
catch up then.
I think you're
Like some
talking
good
about
plot.
that character, it introduces the new best girl of the season.
Oh,
is there a new
yeah.
best girl?
Yeah, that character.
The ogre girl.
Is that the one that sits
Yeah,
on
I
his face,
think
the
it was
ogre
her.
girl?
Yeah.
Oh,
she's
yeah.
on this
Yeah.
girl.
Can I see a picture of her?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I
okay,
need
I'll
to see
pull
what
it
she
up.
looks like.
Get this, she's buff. She has purple eyes
Oh yeah,
and
that
big
is her.
boobs.
I know the
Yeah,
one
that's her.
the one chick I thought was gonna be the best girl kind of kicked everyone's asses in episode 2.
Oh, which one's
Oh no,
that?
that's
The
her.
one-
Yeah, that's her. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
I like the nun lady.
Oh,
No,
yeah, the priest.
then you're just
Yeah.
a
They,
dweeb.
like, cure them.
Oh yeah, is that her?
Oh, yeah, that's her.
episode 2. She
Oh,
just kinda
yeah.
kicks their ass.
Okay.
Look
Yeah,
at her
I
muscles.
figured she'd be the best girl.
The
Understood.
the third episode really kind of shows off the whole beauty of it. There's this really nice fight, and you can really see like the trails of the fire looks really good, and
Yeah.
like the whole, like I don't want to spoil anything for you guys about it too
Yeah.
much really, but there's like a few explosions, and they look really like sound.
Crispy.
Yeah, look crispy.
I like the show because it's probably like the most original shonen in a while. Like firefighters.
Yeah, out of all
I haven't
things,
seen that.
honestly,
Yeah.
firefighters. Like
I
they
don't
could
know.
have
There
been
was there was a Trigger movie where it was about firefighters.
like, oh really?
Yeah,
What's
by
that
Studio
called?
Trigger. It just came out. I forget what it's called.
Did it just came out, or
It's it's
came
new.
out recently?
It was like a month or 2 ago, maybe.
Well, the Fire Force manga's been going on for a while. So
Well,
they could've based it
yeah,
off that.
yeah. But still.
All right, so, I mean, what tier would you put that in for, like, this summer's, kind of, like, based off of this summer's anime?
All
Letter
right,
tier?
let's do a 1 to 5. How much would you recommend it? Like
Oh,
5
okay,
is you
okay.
have to watch it. 1 is you can put it off for a
Oh,
while.
okay.
Jeff, what do you say?
I'm gonna go ahead and say a 4 because it's not super exciting yet, but I feel like it has a lot of potential, and I feel like it's building up towards that really well.
Yeah, I'll agree with a 4.
I'm gonna agree with a 4 too. There's only been a few there's only been 3 episodes out so far, and all these the summer shows this season have like at least 10 out, or 10 to like
No, probably
6.
like 5.
10 to
Yeah,
5.
5 or 6. That's what. Most
Yeah,
are
but a
at
lot
right
can
now.
change between those 2 episodes, honestly.
Yeah.
But I'd give it a 4 as well.
I'm gonna give it a 3 because I never read the manga and I don't know where they're gonna take the show. So
Yeah, like what's gonna be the grander premise of this?
He wants to like the whole like idea of it is he wants to become a hero.
Yeah.
Because people view him as like a demon child because he has that
he also-
smile.
Yeah.
But he only gets a smile though because he gets nervous.
He also
Yeah.
wants to find out like who was there when
Yeah.
his parents died. Like what was the
Like
Yeah.
what happened? Did he do it, or was
Yeah.
there a demon? Because he said there was a fire
another
thing
another
there
person
too.
there? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd give it a 3 too, just because I really don't like the premise like around it, and I mean I sat on it for a while and I hated on it for a while, and I feel like I could have sat on it longer.
Yeah.
Like it's not something that I really want to rush into getting.
The main thing that I like is just the main character. I think he's pretty cool.
I
Funny
really
character.
Yeah.
The only reason why I don't give it a 5 is because you're not really looking for it all that much. Like, you're not. You can think, oh, I can miss an episode of this and catch up with it. Like, you'd put stuff ahead of it.
I also think it's too early for a 5. Like, we haven't seen enough.
Yeah,
to know,
it's-
like if they're gonna be able to, like, they're hyping it up really well so far.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's gonna like live up to the hype or if it's gonna bomb.
Yeah.
All right, next
All
up
right.
is
Vinland Saga.
arguably the show of the season, Vinland Saga. Thoughts? Thoughts?
I haven't watched it yet. I do know that in every single video I watched, it was the #1 most anticipated anime for the summer.
And I could say that I'm on the bandwagon.
Yeah, I read a little bit of the manga. Like, I'm pretty much caught up where I read to in the manga where the show's at. And I can say it really holds true to the manga pretty much throughout the show.
Yeah, all I'm
the
gonna
anime.
say is if you don't have Amazon Prime, get it just for this
yeah.
show.
And Dororo
Is it
while you're at
Amazon
it.
Prime
Yeah.
exclusive?
Yeah, it
it's
is.
Prime
Oh, that's
exclusive.
whack.
Yeah. That's what kind of sucks because no one ever gets an Amazon Prime
Well,
subscription.
Well,
for
that's
anime.
kind of like what it's about. Like, it's kind of so good, only rich people can watch it.
When
That's why they have the
I
Amazon
started
Prime.
watching anime, I subscribed to everything. So I now have a Hulu, I have a Crunchyroll, a Funimation, and I mooch off my friends' Netflix.
But
so
do you have an Amazon?
I have an Amazon Prime, yeah.
Okay.
That was a real question.
Yeah, do you have an Amazon Prime?
Yeah, this is a show that at the end of each episode you want more.
Yeah.
Yeah, you watch the full 24 minutes and you're like, that was
Is
24
that-
minutes.
Yeah.
And so, do you guys
I
want
mean,
to get into your rankings?
I'm going to talk about
Yeah.
his dad Thor.
Thor's.
He's the most
Spoilers,
badass
spoilers.
character
He's so
in the in the
badass.
whole summer.
Dude, when he starts jumping across the boats and stuff, like, I remember reading in the manga, and I was like, oh my god, like, this dude's an animal. But being able to, like, actually see the brute strength he has and the amount of skill, it's just insane.
Are we allowed to do spoilers?
Yeah, just a spoiler.
All right.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Skip ahead a little bit
Like
if you
30
haven't started the
seconds,
show
maybe.
yet. But when Thor's dies, he stands up the whole time.
Yeah,
Even when
it's
he's dead,
awesome.
he's just standing up.
And
With a bunch of
Thorfinn's
arrows
just, like,
in it.
hanging onto his ankle.
Yeah.
It's
It's
really
a real
sad.
Lion King moment. All right.
Um,
Rankings for this one? Or do you have anything else to say
no, I
about
don't
it?
have anything else to say.
All right.
Who wants to start with the rankings?
I'll start with the ranking. This one's obviously a 5 out of 5. This is going to be the anime of the season.
I'll say 4.5, just because I don't want to give it a 5 yet because the show's not over. It could go to shit, but I don't really see that happening. And I've only watched the first. How many episodes are out?
Five.
The sixth,
I only
one
watched-
just came out today. I don't think
Did it
any of us
really?
watched it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
only watched
wow.
the first 3, so I can't really go all into it. But I like it so far. It's amazing.
I'll give it a 5 because I'm caught up with the manga and I know where it goes. And if it follows the manga, it will be really good. And I just have really high hopes for it, and I'm really hyping it up.
Yeah, I'm going 5. If you're rich, watch it on your Amazon Prime account and enjoy.
I haven't seen it, so like before I answer,
You can't really give
who,
it a number.
who is
then.
the animation studio?
It's
Someone know?
Studio Wit. Same
Okay.
people who made Attack on Titan.
Alrighty,
And
so
Megalobox.
based on that
Yeah,
and like what I've
Megalobox.
seen from it, I'm gonna say about a 3.5.
Jeff, you can't give a number.
I can based on what
Don't
I've seen.
tarnish.
A 3.5.
A 3.5. Just based on the studio.
Not
Crazy,
just
Jeff.
studio. I want to make sure it wasn't Madhouse because they don't have the curse of the Madhouse where they only do like one season.
Yeah, I
and then
know
they
what
just
you
kind of
mean.
drop it.
And then JC staff picks it up.
Yeah.
All right, so next show, Dr. Stone.
This is the one that I thought was gonna be the anime of the summer.
Yeah,
This is
and all right,
I mean-
let's just talk about it.
Yeah,
I
we
guess,
touched
so.
on
I
this
guess-
a lot last
Yeah,
episode.
it's
too.
still good, but it's just not there. It's just not quite there, I don't think.
To the
Like, to be-
non-intellectuals who don't
Yeah.
watch Vinland, I guess it is the anime of the summer.
Yeah.
And I refuse to let the girl, what's her name?
I
The only
haven't
girl
watched it
character.
before.
yeah.
I refuse to let her be best girl because I don't know. I just really hate her.
Wait, the one girl who got juiced?
She's
yeah,
stupid.
the one that got juiced on.
She's so stupid. She's like not interesting at all. I don't
Mhm.
think.
I think
I
actually best
can't-
girl right now in that show is the scientist.
The scientist?
Yeah.
I can't get behind
No, I
that
think
guy.
the killer guy is the best girl right now.
Oh yeah.
She's a hero. I only watched the first 2 episodes, by the way.
It is perfectly. What is it? Never mind.
I will say the animation for it's really clean though, from what I've seen.
Yeah. A lot of good animation this season.
I think the quality of animation's really picked up a lot lately. Like looking at recent
Yeah,
seasons of
I agree.
shows. Like
Yeah.
I was watching old seasons of shows and then like going through and watching to the new ones, and I'm like, you can visibly see like how the animation is
like
improving.
clear,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
getting clearer, more
sharp,
detailed,
yeah, more detail.
and it's just more interesting to look at. Catches
yeah,
the eye
like
better.
with Demon Slayer and Mob Psycho 2.
Yeah, that's just like I feel like they're so advanced. Like
Demon
Yeah.
Slayer's like as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, the
Demon
particle
Slayer's the
effects and
best of the
everything.
best.
Yeah.
Like never mind.
Not
We
better-
have
not
Demon
better
Slayer's
than-
our next.
We'll get into
Yeah.
Demon Slayer's our next
Get
thing,
ready.
yeah.
Not
Okay.
better than Mob Psycho 2.
Okay,
Yeah.
so do we already give our
Come on.
we didn't
We didn't.
didn't
We just need to
rank
give
it.
our ranking. Yeah.
All right. Ranking of Dr. Stone. Probably like a 3.5. I don't know. I watched a couple episodes. Didn't really grip me all that much. But the premise did seem like it could get interesting in the long run.
I'm just gonna give it a solid 3, just because I agree with Sam. Like, it has a lot of potential, but let's just see where it goes with it.
I'm gonna give it a 2.5 because I really think it's as popular as it is because it's been being endorsed so much by Crunchyroll. And
Dude, this is a sketchy take right now.
sorry, but that's just
Dude,
Yeah, this
That's
is
one of our-
bringing in
controversial.
politics.
Dude, you're getting
I was actually
Don't bring politics into my podcast.
already-
Rule number 1.
Dude, that's one of our sponsors.
I'm saying if it wasn't for Crunchyroll putting it all over their website.
Crunchyroll, if we get a sponsorship, these opinions might change.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Oh, they will. It's not mine.
I was gonna say,
Crunchyroll changed.
I was
my
gonna give it a
mind.
4 just based on the fact that I don't think Crunchyroll would hype it up as much as they were if they didn't believe that it had the potential to go like into a good spot.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's already
yeah.
pretty good right now, and like if they keep on this path to make it better, I feel like it could be good, and I think Crunchyroll's endorsing it because they know that, and they're gonna try and push it that way.
Yeah. I also like how much they explain all the science experiments. Like, if you're at home just hanging out, you
Yeah,
could
it's
you could
really-
replicate them.
Yeah, like how they made gunpowder in the one episode,
Yeah.
and it's like they crushed up like seashells to get like.
You should try to like do that. Though.
Yeah.
And how they can use
Like
cave
replicate.
goo to take people out of their
Yeah.
stone.
I don't know. I give it a 3. Like a 3, but less than what I'd recommend Fire Force.
So like a 2.7.
2.7999.
That's only a little bit better than my ranking.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I just like it
I
a
don't
little
know. I
more
liked
than you.
it, guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked it, but I mean, I feel like I've only seen a little bit of Fire Force, but so far I've liked Fire
Yeah.
Force more.
What I need in a show is a likable main character, and, I
And
don't
that's-
know
I
if-
just
Yeah,
need
that's the
a
problem.
waifu with some big anime titties.
Well, we
Oh,
haven't
so
seen that
don't
yet
we
in
all?
Dr. Stone.
No,
So.
we haven't yet.
Yeah, our main character is
And
a
I
green
mean,
onion head.
and
Yeah,
he's
gr-
Jimmy Neutron.
and Fire Force has the best girl of maybe the whole summer series.
Is it the best?
Or the
Are
whole
we calling it
summer.
I don't
that?
know.
No.
The chicks in are your
Are
dumbbells
Florida.
heavy?
Or
alright.
there's
pretty
also
sexy.
Danmachi
Yeah.
season 2.
But they're not buff.
Oh yeah.
Danmachi.
Oh, they
season
are.
Oh,
two.
there
Yeah,
are a
they're,
couple buff
like,
ones
shredded.
actually. It's a
All right,
little-
at the end, at the end
There's
of
like chicks with abs, and I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, damn.
Oh.
after we get
Trying
through
to
all the
work out with
shows,
me?
we'll do a best girl thing.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
at the very end, so we can
That's-
talk about all the shows first, and then come back to this topic because this could be the source of heated debates.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to
Okay,
disrupt the
okay.
rankings yet.
Next show, I mean, we already touched on it a pretty decent amount. Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Demon
Oh,
Slayer.
Oh, Demon Slayer,
This-
the best show this season.
I think this is the big boy of the season because like
Yeah.
every average anime John is like binging and dying by this show right now.
Oh yeah, it was trending on Twitter actually. They had a little Twitter moment for it. For
Really?
the last
Yeah,
episode.
like,
That's
it's-
amazing.
because everyone was freaking out
It's
about it.
everyone's freaking out, losing their minds over this show, and it's. I'm not saying like it's a bad thing. Like, the show's awesome.
Yeah, like honestly, if that's such a great show, if you just started watching anime
Yeah.
like this season, like that should get you hooked for honestly the rest
Oh
of
yeah,
your life.
this might be the Naruto of our generation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really
Yeah.
might be.
And Demon Slayer shows you just how far you can go with anime. How good it can really look.
Yeah.
yeah.
I just
Like,
wish like the beginning little fights were a little more interesting.
Yeah, that's just because they didn't know anything yet. Though.
Yeah,
like,
they were
Yeah.
just going.
demon arts
They're just
are,
going from point A to point B
I
after the
think
training arc.
when
I
I-
mean, even still, like it's still kind of like that. Like
Like
they'll
really
rest.
episodic.
Yeah, like
I-
they went on the journey to like train, and then they like
rest,
rest,
yeah.
and then they went to the temple with that old lady, and they rested, and now they're where they're at now in the mountain.
Yeah.
I think the episode that really made me believe that was going to be a really good show was the episode when he fought that thing in his trial. to like get.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
the big
the
ugly
big
monster.
Yeah,
the
when he fought,
boomer.
that was when I realized like this is gonna be a good show.
Yeah, that's when I kind of got my.
I really
like,
like the
I
training
pitched a
arc.
tent in my
I don't know.
pants.
The
Yeah, I did
training
too.
arc,
Like,
the
That was
training
one
arc
of-
was really good.
yeah, I just,
And I liked it a lot, the 2-episode training arc, but I
Yeah.
just don't like how strong he became after that training arc. I mean,
It
there's
was
the
2
elite.
years.
Well, yeah, it took
Yeah, I
like,
mean,
over 2 years.
Well, yeah, but if you think about like he's still like a fresh new Demon Slayer.
Well,
and-
he does have some
He's-
main character powers going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
for
because
sure.
he's been taking out some of the most elite demons that are like in the demon
yeah, the area.
lords.
Oh, and in this in the forest,
crew.
whenever the ladies using the strings to like control them, they
Yeah.
were like, "Help us, we're demon slayers too."
Yeah,
they
those
were
guys
super
sucked.
shitty. They
Yeah.
sucked
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, he has
Like,
main
how did they
They were
pass the
garbage.
exam?
yeah, guys that outranked the main characters at the time.
Yeah, just got their ass
That's-
kicked.
He just kills elite demons whenever he gets really emotional.
Another thing I
which
really
is just
like
a
is
really
the
good shonen
I
trait.
love the animation of the attacks he does. Like I
the
don't-
water,
Yeah,
like
the water,
yeah.
the way the water
they,
like
the way they
rolls
animate it,
together.
and
The
it almost
fire,
like
this last
origami.
episode.
Yes.
Yeah, this might be like the first show where I enjoy the CGI. It's really well
Oh,
done.
yeah.
Yeah, I can agree.
I think it's different than a
it
lot of
is
stuff I've
different.
seen.
It's not like the
And it's not
stiffy
even-
clay, like choppy. It's
Yeah,
it's pretty
not even,
fluid.
it's like it reminds me of, like folding paper, like Japanese style,
yeah.
and it's like really interesting to see how they do it and how it's working really well for the show. So now we get into the
Oh,
rankings,
speaking
or-
about how you, Simon, you were talking about detail in the newest episode. The what's her name again? The girl.
The main girl,
Yeah,
Nezuko.
Nezuko is trapped in like these webs, and blood drips onto the dude's
string.
Yeah, the dude's sword.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you know how I pointed that out when we were watching. I was like, "Oh, look!"
was
at
that
the sword
Nezuko's
blade.
blood on the sword?
Yeah, that's why it
Yeah,
exploded. It
and
got
then
all
when
red.
she used the blood demon art, it ignited the sword.
and made it like go through the dude's neck. It was
Oh,
insane.
guys, I'm
Dude,
2
yeah.
episodes behind.
And
You're spoiling
dude,
it.
yeah, but what about how do you guys feel about his annoying best friend that is actually a badass?
Annoying.
Zenketsu.
Zinketsu, I like Zinketsu.
He's probably my
awesome.
favorite
Yeah, he's
character.
my
Really?
favorite
Actually?
He keeps the show really lighthearted, I think.
And he's the comedic relief.
Yeah.
What about his frenemy badass that's actually
It's
annoying?
so I think he's adorable. Like you can't say
Really?
he's not
I think
adorable.
that's-
guy, or-
Yeah.
I didn't like him when
Whenever,
he was
like,
first introduced,
Is he-
but-
Neither did I. But
I'm
whenever
going
he
on him.
what's the dude's name again? Fuck. The main sword dude, whatever.
Oh,
The main
Tanjiro?
character?
Yeah, the
Tanjiro?
Tanjiro. Whenever he's like, "Come on, help me. We need assistance in this battle or something," and he stands there and has like the bubbles, like he's blushing and shit. I just think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
so like
Whenever he
cute
does
and like
anything cool.
adorable.
Yeah.
Kawaii.
He's
But-
like, "Wow, you're so cool. Fight me!" I think it's hilarious.
But you remember in like the first episode when he was introduced, he was just trampling little girls and
Yeah.
stuff. Like
Yeah.
I thought he was irredeemable at that point.
When he was at the old lady's temple, she was like, "Do you want me to help you or something?" She's like, he just started yelling at her, like saying he was gonna kick her ass.
And I like how he looks like a little girl without his
Yeah.
forehead
Oh,
on.
yeah.
looks
It's like when
weird.
you put the Snapchat filter on the girl Snapchat filter.
Yeah.
All right, so
Dude, I honestly forget what his face looks like.
oh, it's just like a lolly face.
I'm about to look up
Hot
his
girl.
face just so I can.
All right,
He
while
might-
you do that, we'll do the rankings.
Rankings, yeah.
He might be the best girl of Demon Slayer.
Yeah,
when
like
it
I
comes down to
seen.
it.
Best girl
I
of the
remember
summer
when
anime.
like he first took it off. I was like, "What the fuck, though?" I was
Yeah.
like,
It's
"What?"
really weird.
What do you rank it?
So
What would I
who's
rank
going
it?
first, Sam?
Right now, it's about a 4. I wouldn't give it a 5 because I still don't like how episodic it is. There doesn't really seem to be like a main goal. They did introduce that main antagonist guy, but they didn't really get too far into his backstory or anything to make us like really care about him at this point.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and give it a 5, just because.
Dude,
I
what are you
mean-
looking at? That does not look like
No, I'm trying to look up his face. I don't know how to spell his name.
just
Boarhead
boarhead guy. I looked at Brock's
See what
phone
you're
and it was
ranking
like
while you're
face
Googling
medicine. Since he looked up, he typed in Demon
I
Slayer
can't spell
face.
boar.
Demon Slayer face.
Yeah, and his face medicine came up for some reason.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5, just because like
Let me see this, man.
it is still earlier on, but I feel like we've gotten a lot more look at it, like than the other new animes for the summer, and it's also a lot more enjoyable than I enjoyed Demon Slayer a lot more than I've enjoyed Fire Force and other summer anime so far. And I think if they keep going this direction, it could really become something big.
Oh, yeah. Do you think it'll be renewed for another season after this little second core?
I
ends?
think definitely.
Oh, what
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck?
For
Why does he
sure.
look like this? He does look like a
Yeah,
little girl.
yeah, that's
you know
what-
what he
Let me
kind of
see.
reminds me of?
Let me see.
The white-haired dude from Berserk.
Griffith?
Oh.
Yeah, he look. He reminds
Well,
me of
Griffith is
Griffith.
hot.
Yeah, Griffith is a pretty good-looking dude.
It,
But like I don't know, just like the face of the shape.
He's just so
kinda
like
looks
feminine
it.
and
Yeah.
has the long hair.
the thing that really like determines whether or not an anime is getting a second season is the studio and how many views it gets.
And the merch sales.
What's
Yeah,
the
and
studio behind Demon Slayer?
Ufotable. I don't know how it's pronounced, but they made Fate
Oh,
Zero.
they made Fate.
Yeah,
I
that's
think-
why. Yeah.
And the Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. And those are
Based
really good.
Famous
solely on the
fighting
view
scenes.
count alone, it's pretty much guaranteed a second season.
Yeah, but like, what if they already wrote this season to have like a decisive ending?
I don't
didn't
think
read
they
them
do
I
all.
don't
that.
know. I
It's-
think they had to know when the episodes were created. They had been like, this shit's going to slap.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
this shit is
yeah,
going
you're
to be
it's
the
like
shit.
the
Yeah.
most hyped up anime. Of
Yeah,
the
they were
whole
probably
summer.
watching like, we're gonna make so much money. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, this is so good.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4 rating. Just, I mean, because everything we've already said.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll give it a 5. I know it's episodic, but what shonen anime isn't episodic?
Mhm.
That's not a good excuse.
And I like,
But
I almost like how they it's episodic. Like I like how they train super hard and then they get the reward at the end. They get to rest and have a really nice
and like
meal.
it's good for world building, gives you a good feel of the world and like the different kinds of demons you can fight.
Mhm.
I feel like that's kind of what they're trying to do with it.
I don't think it had a good view on the world so far. Like, it doesn't show much every
Yeah,
day.
I don't know.
just
It's
kinda
real
country,
linear. Like
Japan
I feel like they're
country.
just walking straight the whole time.
Yeah.
I feel like it's training. Like this. Like the world is just like this.
Oh.
Like
Yeah.
flat.
Well, it goes into like the rankings in the Demon Slayer Corps. Like you're not just like, oh, they're in the Demon Slayer Corps. You know like what rank they are and everything
Yeah.
they can do.
And how Tanjiro, who's only been
Yeah.
a Demon Slayer for 2 years, can just
And
kill you.
on the first episode, just like when Nezuko, his sister, is a demon, like it kind of just had her to look really strong, and it shows you like demons can actually have like powers, and they can actually do different kinds of things.
So the demon's power system is what you like about the show.
The power system isn't detailed either, really.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
I
the
didn't
demon's
say anything
power
about
system is good.
It's not
I mean,
like
that's
racist.
basically
I wouldn't even
what
say
you
the
do.
demons have a
It's not
power
like certain
system.
races have-
They just
I
have
just-
different powers.
Yeah.
I just thought about it, now I realized like the most badass character in the show got his ass handed to him by a little girl at first.
Oh, I know what you're saying though. Sam. You're saying like the powers are unique.
Yeah, it's
Like,
all-
yeah, like
yeah,
whatever
it's like
the kick
Joker.
guy,
Yeah, okay.
the
Yeah.
kick guy, and then the arrow chick, or
No,
no,
it was the
opposite, I
kick
mean,
chick
it
and
was
the
the arrow
arrow
guy and the kicking
chick.
chick.
Yeah, and like
I
how
feel
they
like
have to
those were
work
really
together,
unique.
like
just like you wouldn't see that power in any other anime. Let's say that.
I've never seen that
Yeah,
before.
exactly.
Yeah, it's not
or
like-
the
I
bongo guy who could turn the room.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a normal
that's-
shonen's powers would be like firepower.
Yeah,
or
it's
Yeah.
not like
just
some kind
super
of generic
strength or
thing.
something.
Also,
Yeah, I
mentioning
do like
those
that.
two, I really liked how he kind of like fought them and like found his own way to beat them based on, like the arrow dude, the way he beat him was so good.
Every fight he has to like
Oh, you
figure
learn new
out
strategies.
Like
their
he learns
weakness.
new
Yeah, it's
strategies.
not-
And
that's
he's just
another-
it's perfect growth for him. Like it really just shows like how much he can grow
Yeah,
during
and,
a
like,
battle.
That's another benefit of the episodic method because like they can build him up each episode,
Mhm.
and then towards the end they can have him use everything he's learned in all these episodical things to help further the arc.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
yeah, he doesn't just use like in Bleach how Ichigo just uses his Getsu Ga Tensho
Right,
just
that's
to
a-
beat
that's-
everybody.
Yeah, he'll just be like, "Oh, I have a new sword now,"
And it's
gonna
like,
die.
and it's not even that he's finding new moves. Like a lot of like they'll just throw on a new move whenever they need to buff their character. Like
Right.
he's actually using the ones he has at his disposal and using them in ways that help him win the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's
he's,
like,
he's using the things he learned in his training, like his water breathing, everything kind of like
Yeah.
revolves around water breathing. Like,
like,
how,
oh, sorry, no, you're
oh,
fine.
like how the lightning guy, what's his name?
Zenketsu.
Yeah, he like everything's revolved around like his lightning powers, like his different moves. Or I guess he can only has
He
one.
only
has
yeah,
one.
he has
I mean-
one, but that's all he
But
knows.
that's what he's saying. Like
That's
that's,
all he
his
needs.
thing, though.
Yeah, that's
like,
all he
he said,
needs.
if you can't do anything else, you might as well
Just
perfect the one thing that you're good at.
That's
So that's
Megumin's-
exactly what he did.
That's the
Alright.
philosophy of
The
Mega
genius
Means.
of-
So
Demon
we all
Slayer.
gave it a rating, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I
Oh
have
wait, for
another one
instance
thing to
though,
say.
like how you were saying how he uses his powers to advantage. Like when the arrow guy was about to die and he was sending him flying through the air and he was using like his launch one of his attacks to like propel him from hitting the ground and dying.
Yeah.
I feel like that's good
That's
character
true.
progressive.
All right,
And that's another good thing. He's not just using his powers for his fights. He's actually using it to like help him survive. Like he's using sword moves to survive a fight instead of just
Yeah.
slashing away.
all right.
Like
When I
doing
said
top damage. eventually.
When I said I didn't like the world building, you kind of don't really get a sense of the scale of a threat that the demons are. It just shows the demons attacking Tanjiro's house.
Yeah,
it
I
never
guess
like
you're
shows them like raining terror on a village or anything.
There was one episode though when the ball episode or whatever.
Yeah.
When the shark thing came out of the ground because it was killing like girls or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I guess that's
It's
like the
like- it's
only
kinda
instance-
sparkled in
the
there.
one where he
Yeah.
killed it in the village. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Or how chicks kept coming up missing.
Mhm. And
I just wish there was like some more of that sprinkled in at the beginning, maybe in like the introduction, so you like understand how the demons are like antagonizing the world, how big of a threat they are.
Yeah, like really, it's kind of just like a low-key kind of thing. Like a lot of people, no one in the world really knows like if demons are real. I don't know really. Wait, do people in the world like is like kind of like a known thing that demons are a thing there?
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah, most people know about them in the demon corpse and stuff, but I don't know.
Well, like, if you watch, because like in the first episode when he's like on his way home, they're talking about demons.
Oh, how you
Oh,
shouldn't
yeah.
be out late at
Yeah,
night.
Oh
with
yeah,
the
because
demons.
it's
Yeah.
demons.
So you can kind of assume from that, like if a small village in the boonies knows about it, then probably everyone knows about it.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, you could kind of argue it though because the main like villain, or he looks like the main villain, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Yeah, he looks like dead ass looks like a demon. Like, and he's just walking through crowds of people with his daughter and his wife.
I think it's really cool how they gave him like a super like secret kind of a
Yeah, identity.
And the only time I've seen that in an anime was when they did Pride from Full Metal.
Oh yeah.
How like he was actually like he wasn't a normal dude. He was actually like, or I forget what they call it.
Homunculus.
Homunculus. That's what it was. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they also did that with what is it?
The commander.
No, hold on, let me
Not
see.
Mustang. What's his name?
No, they did it with Bang in
It's your mom.
Oh,
Punch
in
Man.
One Punch Man. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bang is Saitama.
No,
yeah.
that's a terrible theory.
Wait,
That theory
No,
doesn't make-
Bang is Saitama.
Bang, no, Bang is the guy that works for the Hero Association. And whenever he talks, it just puts his name as bearded worker. I
Oh,
watched-
really?
Dude, yeah.
Okay, that's
He's
that's
Bang.
a pretty good
hides
theory,
in,
too.
yeah, he's hiding in plain sight, but he like cares a lot about saving the world
yeah,
every time
but-
a monster comes up. Like he's like
his philosophy is you have to help yourself.
yeah, and they don't give him a name or anything. I think
Yeah.
that's when they
That's
reveal
actually
Bang
pretty
if they do.
like, interesting.
They
Yeah.
still haven't revealed it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
If
yeah,
they ever
you're
do,
right.
it's
After,
gonna be him. I think.
Now that you said that, the whole Saitama is Bang thing, like I think that's
And
now that I
they're-
think about that's just Saitama's personality.
No,
why
yeah,
it's like
and
that.
the timing doesn't line up because it says Saitama is what age? 20?
Yeah, but there was a
And-
counter argument against that said like he got injured by somebody and it made him lose his like memory.
Yeah,
so
that
that's
is
why
true.
he's like, I don't know my age.
Yeah, but if like that is his actual age that we're going by, then Bang's at least like 40 something.
yeah,
and
that's why
Saitama's
Saitama
in
said
his 20s,
he's,
and he doesn't.
Saitama says he's 30 in his 30s.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I just
okay,
watched this
okay.
video like the
Saitama.
other day.
Oh,
Saitama.
okay.
Is this like manga talk?
No,
Or was
this is
No, this
This
is
is-
show talk. It's
Well,
just kind of a
I
theory
haven't
on who
had got to
the number one
finish
hero
season
is.
2 of One Punch yet. Like, is it caught up to the manga? Because I know they were like
Wait, what?
really pulling up to the manga in the new season.
No, they're not.
It's falling behind now.
One Punch does like one manga a month, I think.
Well,
it is.
they're still in that whole in the show right now. They're in the monster arc, I guess.
No,
What, like
and-
the monster? Because I know in the
They're
not,
like giant
not the Monster
centipede or-
Association.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
still
Grand Centipede,
they're
whatever
still
it's
in the
called.
middle of that.
oh,
in
the Elder
manga.
Centipede.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I know in the manga, like where I'm at, they're raiding the Monster Association. I don't know how far the anime is.
Yeah, it's not that far at all.
No,
Heck,
okay.
It introduced the Monster Association throughout the whole season, but Gaara just got. I mean, can I spoil this season?
Yeah, I
I mean,
don't
it's already
mind.
been out for a while.
Spoilers.
Gaara gets taken off to the Monster Association, and apparently from the manga, that's when the Monster Association kind of like arc begins.
Yeah.
Is when Gaara gets taken off.
Yeah, 'cause
to
they try to
there.
recruit him.
I haven't read the manga, but that's just what I
That's
know
really
about.
not that far behind.
It's not. Yeah, it's not that far behind, but I mean,
It will catch up before the season. The next
Yeah.
season's
But who
out.
knows? We might. How long until the next season?
again, yeah, it could
It's
be
like-
another
it's like a
year.
year's
Yeah, it could
season.
be a
Probably
Yeah,
while.
another
who
year.
knows?
If they're on track.
Well,
who
Which
knows?
sucks because
and
I
it
liked this
is-
season a lot.
well,
I liked
it-
it better than
I
It's a
Rebels.
believe-
new studio too.
Oh, it's
right?
a new studio? Because I know didn't Madhouse do season 1?
Yeah. And,
Yeah, they switched it up.
Yeah.
Second
Good.
was JC Staff, and that's
Okay.
why it was bad.
Yeah.
But there should be another season coming in soon. Is the manga far ahead enough to make another season?
Yeah.
They're not doing
No,
the
you
Monster
don't think so,
Associ-
really?
they're not
I
doing
don't
the
feel like
Monster
they'd end that
Association.
either. I feel like that's too
I feel like
popular
they
of a
wanted-
show.
Well, the
Maybe
thing
that's
is,
why-
The thing is, the actual manga goes on a lot longer. The way it started was, one did all the writing and drawing, but it looked like shit. So the different guy picked it up, and he's been just redrawing it.
Uh-huh.
And so it's actually a lot farther than we're seeing. It's
Oh,
just,
really?
we can't see it because it looks. Unless you want to see the one that looks like shit.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Because
Kind of like what they had to do with the Hunter x Hunter authors stuff. They had to go back and redo
Remaster it,
it,
yeah.
especially
Yeah.
like during the Chimera.
if
Anarch,
you
'cause
look
it
at
was
some of the OG
indescribable.
drawings it's really bad.
Yeah.
I guess
haven't
that's why
seen 'em.
season 2 ended the way it did, because it really wasn't really climactic. You didn't there wasn't like a big fight with like a
It's kind of
big villain.
like they rushed it almost.
No,
Not
they
that
didn't rush it. They didn't
but,
rush it.
They
It
just
was
like
just-
weren't at a point
yeah,
to throw
Yeah,
in a
it was.
finale.
Yeah, it left more on a
I was just
cliffhanger
about to say
than
that.
a satisfying.
Like they took
end
too many
note.
episodes or something and ran out of
That's
money
probably
to
better
create
than just
a good-
forcing a final fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
honestly.
is. Yeah, I feel like that's what season 1 kind of did. I like season 2 a lot more than season 1.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I actually
There's
do.
more story.
I don't
can't
care.
say.
I don't care.
Story-wise, just story-wise.
Just story-wise.
Story-wise, season 2 is better.
Season one
but-
did-
Comedy,
That's much
comedy
more
season
better.
1, of course.
Oh yeah.
The comedy in season 2 wasn't bad.
I think
either.
the-
It's just the
yeah,
animation
the
that was the only
key
bad.
Yeah, I didn't really
comedy
like the
point in season
animation
1 was
either.
like when he was fighting Boros, and he goes, "You made me break my armor that has been concealing my amazing, massive power," and then he just goes, "Okay."
I don't know. I like how they keep the gag going that Genos just can't win a fight. Every
Yeah,
time he
he
fights,
really
somebody
can't.
just breaks and gets destroyed.
Because they make it clear that he gets beefed up every time.
Mhm.
And
Oh
then
yeah, he's supposed to be like unstoppable.
He's like, my master made me new armor or something.
yeah, and
he
everyone
just
calls
still
him
gets shit
such a
on.
badass and
I
everything,
hate
but he's
Genos.
never won a fight.
Does Genos really deserve an S ranking?
No.
He's like,
No.
he's
No,
like
not
the
winning a
he's like the
fight.
Vegeta
Yeah.
of One Punch.
He really is the Vegeta of One Punch. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
All right, we're getting pretty off topic,
Yeah,
guys.
okay, yeah.
Was that even
Okay.
on the list?
No,
No.
that was just
No.
a big tangent.
Next on the list is Are You Lost?
Are you lost?
I think me and Sam are the only
Yeah,
ones who watched
this
it.
Yeah,
is
I
like a
can't talk
little
about this.
slice of life show about some girls who get stranded on an island, and it's kind of survival based. It's pretty etchy.
Yeah, it's pretty edgy. I mean, it's okay. it is what it is.
Very edgy.
It's
just-
exactly how the
Etchy, not
description sounds.
edgy.
Yeah.
Edgy.
Etchy, not
Edgy.
edgy. It is a little
But,
edgy too. There's some weird stuff. in
Yeah,
there.
like this girl just like for some reason her dad took her and made her survive in a bunch of random places her whole life.
Yeah, and she's
so
just
she's
like
like
a freak.
perfectly she's like perfectly adept to it.
She's edgy.
yeah, she's
What is that, like
etchy.
Bear Grylls?
Yeah, she's the Bear Grylls of the show.
Yeah, there's not much to say about it. It's just
I don't know. It's
free.
not
It's
something
a show
that
for
you
the
have
freaks.
to watch, but I guess it's a little entertaining. I
Yeah,
don't think
I
it was
mean-
all that funny though.
And I mean, yeah, it's not super funny, and the episodes are only 11 minutes long.
Oh,
So I guess
really?
if
I
you're
might
bored,
watch this
yeah,
then.
if you're bored, you could give it a watch. It's
Yeah.
nothing
Yeah.
like insane though.
It's a pretty mundane show though.
Yeah.
There's not much going on.
Yeah. How
At
about?
least the ones we watched. It
So, I
didn't
mean,
go that far.
I'd give it a 2.
Yeah, what would you guys
like a
rate this?
1.5?
Yeah, 1.5.
I give it a 4.5.
like it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
sure.
there to watch. Like it's there to watch.
Yeah, and the characters aren't unique or anything really. They're
Yeah.
just all kind of the same,
It's just
typical.
a watch.
Yeah. How about what about Buff Dumbbell Girls? Is that how you say it?
Buff.
How have
dumb.
you
Well, I've only
Dumbbells?
watched the first episode, so I can't really talk much
I don't
about
know
that.
either.
Okay, never mind.
It's just
Then I guess
like
we
the
just-
girls in are hot and they have like 6-packs and shit.
Oh.
Isn't there like some guy who's super ripped?
Yeah,
and has a
and,
little
like,
head.
The
I
thing
remember
is,
seeing
yeah,
that.
it is.
I
It's
recommend
super funny. He's like in the
5
first
out
5
of 5.
minutes. He's like the intro guy, but it's like I don't know. The first episode was super like informational, like
About lifting.
yeah, about lifting. Like it teaches you a lot.
I'd give it a 5 out of 5.
Is it the type of show where you watch it and then you want to go lift?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
So it's like Rocky 4.
yeah,
Like
Okay.
how if you watch Food Wars or something, you want to go pick up the old spatula.
Oh,
and
yeah. Start
I
whipping
watched
and
Your
shit.
Line.
To
I
give
wa-
girls orgasm.
I watched Your Line. I started trying to learn the piano.
So you could die.
Oh,
so you could,
no,
so
I
your
didn't learn the
girlfriend could
violin. I
die.
learned the piano.
All right, so what do you rate it? Since you're the only one that's seen it.
a 1
Oh,
because I'll never
nice.
watch
Oh.
it again.
Okay.
Come on, didn't you say it was informational?
Yeah,
was it
but-
funny?
Yeah, I already knew it. Well, I was like, oh, that's.
What would
that's
you
okay.
give it
Like I
on-
knew that.
All right,
What
then
about
watch
the-
it. Then watch it if you don't know everything about lifting.
Yeah,
like
what would you
Rob
give
does.
it if you didn't work out and you didn't know anything about lifting?
A 5. Like it's, yeah, it's like super informational. It's awesome.
Okay, so now we're
Like
gonna
the whole
go-
time I was like, Yeah,
That's
just,
how you
like,
do
glued
it.
to the screen. I was like,
I just
that's
imagine-
perfect form.
I just
Oh.
imagine like a Chad watching this, like, yeah, dude, that's totally true.
Dude,
Oh,
that's
just
rock.
ask me
That's
about
rock.
it.
I love this show.
All right, next show.
I started doing push-ups. I laid my phone down flat. And I was like,
Their grip's too wide.
Were you following their workouts?
yeah. I was doing.
Wait, didn't you like email the creators afterwards and try to correct them on the little issues that the girls had with their form?
Yeah, I was like, you guys didn't like use your tricep extensions all the way. Like, you didn't lock your elbows out.
These
That's
are
what you
half-
say to
these
me.
are half
That's what you
reps.
say to me at the gym.
Dumbbell Chan could really hurt her back if she squats like that. Make sure to fix that next episode.
What's next?
All right, next show. Do you love your mom and her
Yeah.
tits?
No.
Whoa,
whoa,
no.
Of course
I
no,
did.
man, no, that's not what it's called at all.
Who would make that show?
Yeah.
I would watch that
I
show.
give that
though.
a
Whoa,
one.
man.
Who wouldn't?
I give it a 1.
A 1. What's it called, Jeff? Give us
What's
the
it-
full
I'm trying to
title.
find-
Yeah, what's the
what's the
real
spreadsheet
name?
at?
What's the
It's-
Japanese name?
Okay,
that might
Jeff,
Do you
just
love her
load up
mom?
your
Do
spreadsheet.
you love your mom and her 2-hit multi-target attacks?
Yeah.
Is it like an
Her
isekai?
tits.
Yeah.
Like where they just get transported into another
Yeah,
world or something?
It's literally that.
One out
That's
of
what,
five.
is that what Shield Hero is on too? Because they get
All shows
transported.
like
It kinda
that are
started off as, like,
isekai.
It really
Okay,
started off.
then yeah,
It started off
it
as an isekai, but it kind of like.
it
changed
evolved
from there.
into its own
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
shonen almost.
Shield Hero
Yeah.
was boilerplate isekai.
Yeah.
Like the first 3 episodes, it's literally
Yeah,
like
it's isekai.
yeah, it's isekai. Like he reads a book and gets transported.
Yeah. The first few episodes is isekai. Well, then like.
That just makes the whole anime isekai.
yeah.
What
I
anime
don't
is
know,
an
though.
isekai?
Well, because it
at
all
this
takes
point?
place in
Yeah,
an isekai
okay, I see
world,
what
so
you're
it's an isekai.
Yeah.
But that is the most like basic name for an anime, like the most basic genre.
It is. It's
Yeah.
like, it's a real linear show, but it's so good.
I really
like,
enjoyed
it's-
it.
Yeah.
I dropped it after
would
like
say it's,
8 episodes. 'Cause,
Really?
Yeah, I just don't like the main character, the
You don't like-
MC. I just
No,
don't
really?
like having a shield as
Be the
his
main-
weapon.
yeah.
It's just lame.
I don't know.
He
It's
beefs up,
lame.
bro.
but
What are you
it's
gonna
so,
do?
Did you ever see the
block?
Iron?
It's so
And
basic
then have
that I
your-
like it
then
almost.
have
Wait,
your-
I forget. What episode was the Iron Maiden?
Oh
That
yeah,
was
he gets
badass.
this. It's like later. I know it's later in
Dude,
the show.
it's so
But like
cool.
later in the show, he gets like this demon rage or demon
Dude,
rage.
it's the
powder.
rage shield.
Nine
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Tails.
rage shield.
The 9
And he
tails.
can like set enemies on fire and just beat the fuck out of him. Okay, you can't lie though. Whenever he fought the dude in the arena,
No.
and he beat the fuck out of him with his shield powers, and the dude had a spear.
Yeah.
Like, that
no,
was
when he fought Mario
insane.
yesterday. The one
Yeah.
that really got me, Lark. I fucking love Lark.
I'm not sure which one that
he's
is. Is
the,
that the,
he's the scythe hero. The dude with the red hair and the scythe.
Oh, okay.
When they
yeah.
start introducing more heroes, this man has a scythe as a weapon, and he's just a total like badass.
Yeah, he is sweet.
Like I remember one thing from the show. I was watching it, and it was like when Melty was falling off the boat, and Lark like grabbed her and saved her. I literally stood up so fast that my chair fell over. I was like, I freaked out.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next.
Wait, we need
topic
a
and-
rating on that one.
A rating on that one? Oh yeah,
Shield
okay.
Hero
Okay.
rating.
I mean,
Wait, Shield
Oh,
Hero.
Shield
What were we on? What
we
was it?
haven't been talking about.
Wait,
we've
what-
only been talking about Shield,
Yeah, what-
Shield
where
Hero,
are we
not
at
your
all?
mom and your tits.
So-
So-
Jeff, you watched the episode?
Yeah, I like it so far. The animation style reminds me a lot of the style of My Hero. First of all, going off the animation, the plot, I feel like they're setting up good because it's different. I've never seen an isekai where like he brings his mom and his mom's super clingy into it.
Yeah,
And
usually
I
in
feel
most
like-
anime, the moms are just...
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
they're
the
just-
background.
Yeah.
I really hope they don't try to fulfill the freak fantasy everyone wants with her mom, the incest
Yeah, that's
fantasy.
weird. I don't like
I hope
that.
I hope
will
they
say-
just keep it up.
I think it's definitely a nice twist that I haven't seen before,
Jeez.
and I want to see how it keeps going on. But like,
the mom fantasy.
how the mom keeps
Nice
the boy
twist.
away. How the mom keeps the boy away from like all the girls. I hope they just don't twist it into the mom
That's weird.
wanting the boy. I don't know.
All right,
You know
Jeff,
the
what's your
incestors
rating on
out
this?
I would give this one probably a 3 because it's not super urgent, but also it is enjoyable at the same time. Like it's something you could check out if you wanted to, but it's not like you have to go watch this right
A
now.
good background show.
Yeah.
The Office of Anime.
You can play while you're doing chores.
Yeah.
Okay.
While you're doing
your
the
mom.
dishes.
Alrighty.
Just like us.
So, how do you guys feel about anime adapting into live action?
Wait,
Don't
wait,
do
we're
that.
not there yet,
What
are
Yeah,
we?
we
animes
are.
adapt into live action?
We were gonna have a best girl argument.
Oh,
Yeah.
best girl
Oh,
argument.
best
Okay.
girl.
Okay,
you
who
complete-
wants to
So I
start?
forgot
Are we
to
talking
write-
about the best girl like of summer anime or anime in general?
Summer.
Summer.
Okay.
Yeah,
The ones
the
we
shows
talked
we
about.
talked
The ones we
about.
talked about. Okay, Raptalia.
She's pretty fucking.
Wait,
hot.
did we
Raftalia's
talk
my best
about her?
girl.
She's so
We
hot.
talked about Shield Hero, Raftalia.
Okay, we
She's
did.
from
oh,
Shield
We talked about
Hero,
Shield Hero.
too.
I'm using her.
She's
Raftalia.
she's the best looking girl. Like this
She's
season.
not. She's the best girl of anime.
Yeah.
Isn't she
don't-
6?
No,
No.
she's.
Yeah, you weirdo.
They age fast. Kyle.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
everyone's
they like age
scapegoat.
fast. Well, they
Raftalia
age
is
when
best
they
girl.
level. So she's like a 20-year-old right now.
She's not Fumi's age.
Okay.
in the light
With the
novel.
baby's minds.
Okay.
My favorite female character this season is the Thorfinn's sister.
Oh,
I
that's
think
a
she's
good
a good
I was
pick. That's
about
a really
to say
good pick.
that.
Yeah.
No,
I liked
didn't
when
know.
she found out that one character. Oh wait, we already spoiled it, didn't we?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Yes.
When Thor's died, I liked how it like showed her reaction and stuff. I thought that was a cool.
Yeah,
little
how she
scene.
felt like she just needed to be like the
she
man
kept
of the
doing
house.
work. Yeah,
And then she just
She'd
broke
be a
down.
good
she
wife.
broke down.
What about you, bro?
I already said mine.
You're same.
Yeah.
All right, Simon.
Or unless I think of somebody else.
I feel like me and Simon are gonna have the
beat her
same
out.
one.
Oh yeah.
Or
mine-
never mind.
I already know what Lucas is gonna be. Mine's the girl from Fire Force, the hot one
That's
with
bingo.
big boobs.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exact. I was just
Yeah.
about to change it.
She
to
has
her.
all the good traits. She has a different colored eyes. She
Big
has
boobs.
abs
boobs
and muscles and
Yeah.
boobs.
Yeah, and boobs.
She
Rock-
could, she could
boobs
kick my
and
ass.
boobs
That's a
and
big
boobs.
turn on. So she's
Well, I mean-
definitely my best
I
girl.
mean, Raftalia's got all those too.
Raptalia
I don't
has
know.
abs. And
Not abs, but like
I
she's-
could
not
kick
the
her
same.
ass.
I thought
Kick her
Raptalia's
ass.
eyes were brown.
I could
It,
beat
it's
that.
not the same. I don't know. It's two different like fantasy world type stuff. I guess.
Yeah, she's.
I
Ogre
think
Girl's
I'd
my
rather be with a
fantasy.
normal human or like pick a normal human than a what
Well,
are
then
they
you're
again?
not a
Like,
real man.
Demi-humans.
demi-humans.
Yeah.
Yeah, like hybrids or something.
If I get
like
a
that.
chance to smash a demi-human, that's the first thing that's
I
on
don't
my
know.
list.
I'd have to
That's
pass
pretty
on
high
that
on the
list.
bucket list,
Yeah.
actually.
That was up on my list
What
ever
do you
since
know?
I read Percy Jackson.
What are you, a furry?
We kill the goat guy.
Yeah, they go.
Oh, Crover.
Damn.
Yeah, Grover.
Wasn't this Check his name.
That's so funny. Grover.
I used to fuck
You
with
mean Grover?
Oh yeah, he really got my panties in a bunch. I said, him, I said, damn, those goat legs are fire.
I'm not a goat. I'm a something else. He said-
Satyr.
A satyr.
Satyr.
I'm not a goat. I'm a satyr.
All right, well,
All right,
Dude, did you like the movie adaptations of those books?
No, they were horrible.
Dude,
They just did like the first two, right?
yeah, they was
No,
just.
I think the first two because they would have been good.
They had the potential to be the next Harry Potter.
by the
Yeah, it really did.
Yeah,
the
but-
books are actually really good. They have
The
good
books are
reviews and
good,
everything.
but the
That's a
movies
huge
just sucked
flaw.
ass.
How did we start talking about this?
Percy
That's-
Jackson.
Yeah.
It went from
Demi-human.
from
Demi-humans.
best girl to demi-human to Percy Jackson.
Okay, so everyone said they're best girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get on to
Yeah.
anime live adaptations.
Yeah, and leave in the comments what your favorite girl is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Live adaptations.
Live adaptations.
Live adaptation.
do
We're,
Death
we're
Note.
talking about some live
Don't do
anime
it.
adaptations
Don't do it.
and just
Bad.
how we feel about some recent ones.
It's bad.
What's
Some
the
not
first
so
one
recent.
we want to talk about?
Let's just talk about Mob since that's fresh in our
Yeah,
mind.
we just watched an episode of the Mob Psycho Netflix original live action.
That was weird.
Mom,
Yeah,
Mom
so
is such
weird.
a head ass.
They butchered his character so bad. They just made him a freaking creep who just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
stares at girls.
And,
I don't know.
Like,
It made
Mob
me
is-
really
In
uncomfortable.
the anime, Mob is kind of adorable. Like
Yeah,
he's
he's
just
a
so
cute little boy.
innocent. Like he wouldn't hurt a flea.
He was not innocent.
Yeah,
in
he has,
the-
No,
he
No,
has
but
purple lips.
he was like
No, I
innocent.
mean in the live action he was.
Oh no, he was a real creep.
He was
Like,
a creep.
In the bodybuilding club, how about how small those guys
yeah,
were?
the guys were super small.
Oh yeah, I could have kicked the ass of every single body improvement club member.
And like the way they tried to make it so he was so weak that he couldn't get through the doors, they had him hold his hands at his side.
Yeah.
And he couldn't get through the doors, so he just turned sideways
Yeah,
and waddled through.
You could walk through those doors.
Yeah, with
Put
the
your
skinny
arms
little
down.
chicken arms.
And I don't think any of the characters in the live adaptation were true to their anime counterparts except Reagan. Reagan looked really weird.
He
looked
An Asian
weird.
guy with the blonde hair.
he
but
looked weird, but he did feel
Well,
the part.
the one thing is, with like live actions, the recent anime can afford to do all those super exaggerated reactions because it's anime and it looks okay in animated faces. Live faces don't pull those.
yeah.
Those
Yeah.
don't. That
Yeah,
doesn't work.
they try
Especially
to-
when they're doing shot for shot on the episode.
Yeah, they try to keep the cartooniness of it up.
Like when she did that whole
It's
like
just
what was,
not
what's her name?
possible.
The telepathy club leader. Forget her name.
oh,
She
when
just-
she went.
Yeah, when she
Like,
did the whole
did
pose
the-
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
it's
that
just-
does
no,
not-
it's
yeah,
so-
like that
it
does
just
not
looks-
work.
It
in
just
real
looks
life.
unnatural.
It doesn't
And
work in real
the
life.
ghosts in it.
Oh
are
yeah, the
spirits.
ghosts.
They're just like humans.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're just humans in black and white.
They
But
just like project them
what,
onto
yeah.
walls
what is
and stuff.
Shiro gonna look like though? Wait, is that what the blue?
Yeah, I
little
was wondering
blue-
about
that-
that.
What is
I'm
he gonna
so
look
worried
like?
about
It's
what
gonna
he's
be
gonna
so
look like.
bad.
It's just gonna be like a fart cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kimchi from Chowder floating
Yeah,
around.
kimchi. That's so funny.
Kimchi's actually nasty. The actual food.
I've never even had it before.
Yeah, but
Oh, let's not go on a kimchi
you know the
rant
name
or
of
a
the
yeah,
chowder
let's
chowder?
rant.
not go
on a chowder rant.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Best
but-
girl from Chowder.
Panini Grandma.
Oh, and dive.
Rada
Rada.
Rada.
Schnitzel's best girl.
Okay, so Death Note.
Wait, we're done talking about one.
Mob
Mob
Psycho.
Psycho.
No, let's keep going on Mob
Oh,
Psycho.
man.
Yeah, there's
let's
more.
keep
Yeah,
it
and
going.
another
Alright, let's go
gripe
crazy.
I
There's a lot
have
of bones
about
to
it.
Yeah, I mean,
Here's another gripe. In the anime, regular people can't see the spirits.
mm-hmm.
So why can everyone see them in the live action?
Yeah, in the live action, or I mean, in the anime, it's kind of supposed to be like a secret that Reagan isn't actually a psychic, but in the
It's
live
pretty
action one,
obvious.
you can
It's
just
really-
tell.
yeah.
'cause
Yeah, and
he's
Mob's just
throwing
not
salt,
buying
I
it.
just-
And the ghosts are like, "Hey,
That
you're just
was
throwing
yeah. He
The
literally
salt
said.
throw.
He literally said, "Wait, this isn't purified salt, you fucking jackass."
Yeah, so literally
This one
everyone
hurt
there
me.
knows he's a fraud, and that's supposed to be like a big character arc in the anime towards the end, people figuring out he's a fraud and
Right,
stuff.
yeah, and he becomes like super like popular. Or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought it was so funny how like, what the fuck was he doing for like, how long did it take Mom to walk there? Like, what did he do for that time? Was it just like kind of chilling,
Just small talk.
Yeah. Oh, and
Like, talking
whenever
to the
you
ghost.
see
With
how
the
it's
ghost,
yeah.
did you guys see how it's a super long like hallway in the back when he was walking towards them in like the parking lot?
Yeah,
Like,
the
how
car
did
behind.
they
The car lights
not
behind
see
him.
And how weren't they like, are you gonna like come?
Yeah, he's
or-
going. So there's a
Yeah.
car
Yeah.
behind him with its headlights
That's
on.
all.
Yeah, just
like drawing
car
cards.
doesn't stop, pointing at him.
This stupid shit.
Yeah, but okay, the mob live action sucks.
It was horrible.
It was bad.
I don't
Well-
know. I liked it.
I think it's good to watch so you can see how like funny it is because it's bad, but like there's just some parts that are just cringe and make you
It's
want to
yeah.
it's a good show to laugh at.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
funny bad.
I could probably watch it all. It's entertaining, but it's not good.
It's
Yeah.
fun to watch when we're all like sitting together. And
Yeah.
we can just be like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck
I wouldn't
is this?
sit,
Like, this is
I didn't
stupid."
I wouldn't watch it on my own though.
No, no.
But
no.
a pro of the show is some of the settings. By settings, I mean Reagan's office.
Yeah,
it looks
Reagan's
like it was
off-
pulled right out of the anime.
It was exactly spot
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, the settings were good, but what was taking place within the settings?
Oh, besides the body improvement,
also
not the
the
body
fact-
improvement,
the
the
fact
telepathy.
that
That ass.
like Mob's love interest looks like she's 12.
Oh yeah, Mob's
Yeah.
like
Well,
25.
Mom's
Yeah.
supposed to be a kid. in
Yeah,
it,
Mob's
too,
like
so it makes
6'5", and she's just like 4 foot tall.
And Mob looks like such
you could
a
also,
weirdo in the live
yeah.
action.
He's such a
He looks
head ass.
gross.
Yeah, you
it
can
makes
also
me
argue
sick.
that just Japanese people in general are shorter, though.
Yeah.
Well,
You can
yeah,
argue that.
but like, well, they should pick someone who's more similar to Mob's height than just some like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's supposed to
and
be
I
like a
feel like
little
he-
kid.
I
Yeah,
wish
he's
he was
really
like
tiny.
more scrawny. Yeah, like you're saying. I wish he was scrawny.
Yeah, he's kind of a
almost.
chubby boy. And
Yeah.
I wish he was like more of a child in it, not some
Yeah.
old
Yeah.
man. Because in the show he's just a kid.
Yeah.
And
And
then there's like, what's the name of his brother?
Ritsu.
Ritsu,
Yeah, you can tell Ritsu looks he looks like a popular Japanese dude.
Yeah,
Like I don't
he
know
looks
how.
cool.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
looks
know
cool.
what Japanese chicks are into, but like if I was a Japanese chick, then I would go for Ritsu.
I like that comment.
I don't know what they're into, but if I
If I was
was,
a Japanese, if I was a Japanese schoolgirl,
If you were
schoolgirl,
Sabomi,
yeah,
is that her name?
yeah.
yeah.
I think I would
And
go for
Tsudomi,
one
I
of
think.
the
Another thing, like
teachers.
in the anime, I don't remember the kids at Mob School bullying him like that.
They
I think
kind
the
of just
first
ignored
few-
him.
Yeah,
well,
you just like ignored
they're-
like
the
just-
classroom laughing at him is a thing, but they don't really like. It's not like as often as it was in the live action. I feel because I remember like there was the one where he
Yeah,
stood
he's just
up.
a punching bag in this one.
That's what
yeah.
I remember too.
Yeah, I remember stand up and I went laughing at him, but like the teacher hates him.
Yeah, I don't remember him coming by and like smacking his hand on his desk.
Did he
Yeah,
really
man.
say the girl's name in the anime?
Like
I'm
just
pretty sure,
get up
yeah.
Really?
out of
Did
his
he?
desk
Yeah.
and say
that looked really creepy.
That was really
In real life,
Yeah.
like how fake his sleep was, he was just like.
He was like
He like
literally
stood
just,
up, was completely aware, and then said her name, and was like, "Huh?"
Was Mob always sleeping in class in the anime?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
remember
He's a
that.
tired guy.
But there wasn't really that much classroom, like school.
Yeah, but it was known that he was a good student and stuff. And even
Yeah.
in the live action show, they showed him getting good grades and stuff, right?
Also,
Yeah.
we have,
that was Ritsu.
Oh, okay.
we had to talk about the Scar people too.
The Scar people, yeah.
Oh,
the
there's
Their
scars
gosh.
look so
Looks
fake.
like they have
and-
little bugs on their face.
And,
Like they just
the-
got clay and just set it on their face.
It looks like you
scar.
like
looks
see
like-
the adhesive in some of them.
Yeah.
They used to put.
It looks
on.
like their cat scratched their face, and it was like a minor wound, but like that it just
Yeah,
happened.
it happened to get all bubbly and grotesque.
Yeah, that's not what scars look like.
Like no.
Like I have a scar, like that's.
Yeah, let me see
No,
yours.
it did not look like
No.
that.
Yeah, they look like that.
Yeah. They should have casted you as a scar.
Oh, like another thing too. When they'd use their telepathy powers, it
Oh.
literally looks like they're being flung around.
Yeah,
like, on a
the
string.
beginning
It looks-
shot when the dude
Yeah,
got
when they
thrown.
were introducing the psychics, it
Yes,
looks
first.
so bad.
It's so stupid.
All right, is that enough for Mob Psycho?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough. So,
Death Note.
the Death Note
yeah.
movie.
Yeah, Death Note. Should
Okay.
we make it quick?
Yeah,
let's make this
we'll
quick.
make this one
Yeah.
quick. The live action Death Note movie, it was a Netflix original, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How do you think it held up to the original anime?
It didn't.
I-
It was a good show on its own.
I don't think
If
it was a
it-
good movie on its own at all.
Really?
I think
I feel like it would
I
have
didn't
been.
like it at all.
If you've never watched the original or the anime and you watch that, I feel like it would definitely make you want to watch the anime.
I will
feel
say,
like-
I feel like Ryuk was okay. Like it could have been a lot worse for Ryuk. Like how he
Yeah.
looked.
I feel like it was. It looks like it was made by like some pompous film student with all the freaking Dutch angles in
Big
it.
word.
Yeah, pompous.
That's a whole two
Put that in
syllables.
thesaurus.
Yeah, word of the day.
Gamer Nation podcast word of the
Yeah,
day.
it had like it actually had Dutch angles, and those are like the worst things to see in a movie. It just looks goofy.
what is it, Dutch angle?
It's like when the camera's like angled, it's kind of like a tilted image,
Oh,
and those are
okay.
all over the movie. It's like some kind of
Maybe it's a new director or something.
And
And
also-
like, oh, like
That
they're
looks
following
cool.
the book or something. Like they say have those angles, but really, like you
Like-
probably shouldn't.
and it's weird. Light Turner.
Oh.
It's kind of weird, like how much they say his actual name, Light Turner. It's
Like
not-
instead of saying light,
yeah, they always say Light Turner every time they say his
Isn't
name.
his last name Yagami?
Yagami, yeah.
that's what
Yeah,
it is.
why
in
would
the
they
anime.
make it-
Turner.
Because they've
Oh,
turned
it's
him into a
white.
white
Yeah,
guy.
it's
Yeah,
white.
They
he's not.
whitewashed the
He's
whole
not
yeah.
Japanese.
They
He's a
whitewashed
white
the whole
guy
thing.
from
Yeah.
Big Time Rush.
But just think, the show could end up worse if it was so super over exaggerated. Oh, I mean, I guess that show's not
And
over exaggerated anyway.
As a film student, I've never heard of a Dutch shot before.
oh,
Yeah, Simon, what's a Dutch shot?
Like
Explain
we
it to
learned a
us.
lot of different shots and like shot diversity, but we've never heard of. I've never heard of a Dutch
Dutch
shot.
angles.
Maybe you should join Simon's.
Simon's
Yeah.
I guess
class.
he's not just talking out his ass.
I'm not.
Someone look
It's
it
a
up
real-
for us.
No, I'm
Put
sure
it in the
I've
comments.
heard of it before, but that's never something that we definitively
It's because it's not
learned.
something you want to do.
Yeah,
Because it just looks dumb.
it's
Yeah.
like
What is it?
Or
Like,
maybe it's an old
I
technique.
just told
It's a-
Ross.
yeah,
it's like
it's,
when you like
tilted.
angle the.
oh,
and
okay.
I feel like the
yeah.
CG, the
Shot-
CGI.
go, no, yeah,
Oh,
go ahead.
okay. Oh wait, we're still talking about cameras. You can go first.
All right, so like shot diversity is a good thing, but you don't want to have a shot that's just crooked because then it looks like you forgot to balance your camera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know
It's
what you
just
mean.
bad.
Like your tripod's missing
Like
a
if
leg.
you want to have a shot of like to establish the scene, then like a shot of like two people talking to make sure like you can see these two people, and like a close up shot of him talking to like keep the viewer's attention. That's fine, but you don't go crooked. That's just a no go.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
goofy.
That's just bad.
And the best part of the movie, Willem Dafoe, the guy that plays Ryuk, just him acting as
Wait,
Ryuk.
they had an actual actor for Ryuk?
Yeah, Willem Dafoe,
Willem
Oh.
Dafoe,
the
yeah,
Green
but
Goblin.
Oh, wow.
If
Oh,
they-
really?
I would
I didn't
like
even
if
pick
they
up
just
on
had
that.
him.
Yeah, he's like
Not
the
that-
perfect character for Ryuk. I
Yeah.
I
feel.
felt
his
yeah,
face
Ryuk, I feel like
structure.
Ryuk was pretty well
Is that
done.
the demon, right?
but-
Not the demon, the
No,
death
he's
god?
the Shinigami. Yeah.
I
Oh,
hate
the Shinigami, that's what it is.
He's
CGI.
lights.
I hate
Okay.
Ryuk's CGI because it looks so goofy. Why couldn't they just use a costume? or
Yeah,
anything?
honestly.
And like his face
Yeah.
is so articulated. Like every part of his face like moves when he talks.
Yeah.
It's so
I
weird.
think-
Like in the anime, only his mouth moves. And whenever like Ryuk's the focus of a scene, he's like unfocused still. Just like
Like he's in the background,
yeah,
kind of.
yeah, like or like his face will be like blurred. Like the
Like
back
they're
of,
trying to hide
the
it.
back of Light
Yeah.
Turner's head will be like the focus and Ryuk will
Well,
be in
that's
front
not
of him.
even a mistake.
Oh.
That's just poor camera shit.
No, that's
No, I feel
that's
like
just to
that's
keep
the
the
way they want
CGI
it.
Yeah, I feel
covered
like
up
it's
because
taking it away from how bad the CGI actually is. And every
Yeah.
time it
And
shows
I think
Ryuk,
the
it's
biggest
dark.
meme of the movie was the scene where he was eating potato chips, and like how dramatic it was.
I don't even
You
remember. I watched it when it
He's like,
first came out.
He's talking like because he's like, I'll eat potato chips with this hand and right
Wait, isn't
names
that
and
only in
move
the
up
anime?
Was that in
together.
the live action?
Was it? I could have.
I don't think it was because if it was in live action, that movie
No.
would have been big.
Yeah, that would have been badass.
I just remember that being like a big meme, and I thought it was due to the live action. I haven't watched it in a while, so it might not have been.
And
Right.
what?
What? Nothing.
Oh, I hate Elle's character in the movie too.
That's just
L.
racist.
Yeah,
No,
they made him like too quirky.
Yeah, like he always talks about, you haven't slept in 3 days, Elle, and all you're eating is candy again.
I love candy.
And it doesn't even show him being like a good investigator in the actual movie. It just shows him like, I know this, and he actually goes on like public TV, like, and shows his face, like
Yeah, he was
right
all
when it
anonymous
shows him.
and secretive and. Thing.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
he
even
wouldn't
pick
even
up
step
on
outside in the
Yeah.
anime.
All right, we said we were gonna keep this on short. You guys
Yeah.
wanna move on.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's move on.
There's a lot to talk
It's
about.
bad.
Let's
Let's
talk
just say it's bad.
Yeah.
Like,
Just, okay.
yeah.
All right, so our final topic for the day. We recently went to the flea market, and we're just going to kind of talk about what we got.
You can start, Sam. You probably know what you have more
All right.
than I do. I have to think about it.
Biggest item of the day: $1 training nunchucks. If you want to look badass, that's what you need.
Yeah, I got dual-wield swords for $1.
Yeah, those were freaking
Yeah, I
tight.
had to walk around the flea market all day carrying it.
Yeah, all the vendors were like, "Greetings, traveler. How may I help you?"
We had our
It's
raggedy
like straight
clothes
out-
on.
Straight out
like
of
our,
Borderlands.
Yeah,
And I kept on unsheathing it whenever people wouldn't walk.
yeah. And then
yeah,
that one
or
guy was
whenever
like,
I wanted a good price, I'd say Simon.
and Simon would
I'll
unsheath his sword.
I'll cut his head off.
He'd be like, now it's all mine.
Now I can
All
just
this
take
gamer
it.
gear.
All right, Brock, talk about some of your gamer gear.
Okay, so in this haul, I spent around like $80, and for what I got with that $80 is honestly insane. So we went to this one vendor who had a crazy amount of PS2 games laying out, and that's like the main console I'm collecting for right now. So I was in gamer paradise.
Yeah,
And,
the best thing is the games weren't individually priced. He just had a huge lot of them, and he was selling all of them for $5.
It was five games for $20, and it was honestly ridiculous.
Yeah, the stuff he had, he was probably losing so much money.
So
on
much
that.
money, it was insane. Because I ended up getting like $200 worth of gear, probably. From
Yeah,
this.
probably from what you spent.
Yeah,
Did you spend like $80 on all
yeah.
that?
I got, and what I got was a shit ton of PS1 games. I got CTR, Crash not Crash Team Racing, Crash. What is it
CTR
called?
is Crash Team Racing. Yeah.
Oh, what is the one I got? Crash Nitro Race or something?
Nitro Racing, yeah.
Yeah,
Nitro
I-
Kart.
Nitro
You
Kart.
didn't play
played that.
Nitro
That's the one I
Kart.
had.
You got the PS1.
Oh,
The PS1
whatever.
CTR Crash Team Racing.
oh, CTR. I got CTR. The first two Spyro games, Crash 2.
Which was the Rather Cortex?
You should have
Oh,
Crash
yeah.
Bash.
No, Crash 2 is
Crash Warped. Isn't
no
it?
3's Warped.
Oh.
2 is like something Cortex.
Wrath
Yo,
Cortex Strikes
Wrath
Back.
of Cortex
No,
or something.
Wrath of Cortex is the PS2 one.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Cortex Strikes Back or something like
Okay.
that.
And I, what else? I got Vice City, God of War. Do you remember any of the other ones?
Gran Turismo 4.
Yeah, Gran Turismo 4.
I
It was
got-
just a good, like, I got a lot of classic games, like the must-haves in your library.
You're
Yeah.
the modern day American picker.
Yeah.
I haven't been to a flea market in years. The one thing I remember getting for a flea market was it was back when I did Yu-Gi-Oh! And I just got like the most baller collection of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards when I was at this flea market. Because they had like all 3 god cards,
Oh,
and they felt like the most powerful man in the world.
Did
I
you have
got
to
all
duel
3
the
cards.
vendor for the cards?
I remember when we used to get at flea markets in where we used to live. It was always these Pokemon cards, and it was like insane Pokemon cards. So we would have so many Pokemon cards because they were all like $1 and everything.
They'd probably be like
They were
counterfeit.
fake.
Yeah,
they
they
were
were
completely
so
fake.
fake.
So
I
bad.
remember-
We did not know when we were younger that we had no clue.
Yeah.
We were using them.
I used to live in Georgia, and I was in like a cul-de-sac, and I remember distinctly me and all the kids in this cul-de-sac would meet up in like the afternoon, and we would just trade Pokemon cards.
Dude, like us and
And we
Nice
were
House.
like, we were the most
Yeah.
baller hagglers. Like I had like, all right, I want this level X Charizard. Give me half of your deck for this level X
Oh,
Charizard.
people would do that
Yeah, I
shit too.
know.
I'd be like, yeah, that's not happening.
It's
I'm
a
not
level,
getting
but
scammed.
it's a level X though, and it's like
yeah,
super
that's
baller.
what people would always
You
say.
know,
oh,
all
it's
the
a
things,
GX.
you
or
know all
whatever.
the things I would have to do for Cynthia's
Uh,
Rayquaza X.
Oh,
Dude, I had to do
my
some
God.
sick
I
things for
remember,
that in 3rd grade.
I remember there was a bunch of I forget this kid's name. Oh, I can't say it anyway. But he would like come to school every single day, and he'd whip out his binder and be like, "Look, I have this X X X." It was so much like
That was-
just pages full.
That was me.
I
I would hustle kids so bad with
our
that
fake
shitty
cards.
Ancient Mew card.
Oh, everyone loved that.
Yeah,
Everybody went
everyone loved
bonkers
how it
for
looked.
that.
I would like pull one out and say, "Trade me this."
Remember when we
Actually
had the
good
golden
card.
ones?
Yeah, people would think it was
Dude,
probably.
I have
like,
a cool
super rare or
story for
something.
that. In like kindergarten, we had show and tell where you got to bring your most prized possession.
Yeah.
People were bringing their hermit crabs and shit.
You brought your
and I had
Ancient Mew
this
card.
I had this big plastic container with one Pokemon card in it. I opened it up, Ancient Mew, and everybody was shitting bricks.
Dude, and I remember Pokemon. We'd do Pokemon battles at school, and I would like bullshit ancient music attacks. It was all like in hieroglyphics.
What, you mean you can't read this?
Like I looked this up one time. It says you die, I win.
It's an instant
Me and
Pokemon death.
You have to give me all your cards.
see, I remember back
I
in my
mean, it
fifth
has
grade-
to-
It's a collect
It says-
5 card.
Yeah, you have to
want
do
it?
it. It says right on it.
You want a card that is this
It's
powerful?
the Exodia of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Back in my 3rd grade, we did Beyblade battles.
Oh, I'm
And I remember
jealous.
my Beyblade was the most baller. Like I remember one time it was like indoor recess during winter, and I ripped it at the beginning of recess, and that thing lasted like half of the time we were there.
Oh,
like I was
my.
just destroying everybody with
In
this.
3rd
thing.
grade, the only thing I was ripping was the jewel.
I actually Beybladed like a week ago.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
when you guys
like-
were cleaning
No,
out. Oh,
it wasn't
remember
that.
when?
Back
Oh,
when I was-
wasn't?
I used to Beyblade in a competition actually.
You didn't
Come
know.
on.
I traveled around the
Beyblade
U.S.
pageants.
Back when I was in kindergarten, we didn't have Beyblades. We had these little cube things, and it's like it's like 6-sided die, and one of them has like this little protrusion. The other have holes so you can like connect them. And we made these things we call Blaze, where we made like a little individual Beyblade.
So what
with,
I'm
like
hearing
5 of
is
them,
you
so we
made
just spin 'em.
Beyblades.
Yeah, we're like little cubes, and like there's like one little dot that you can put into the other one to connect them. And we connected all 4 to this middle one. We had like the little protrusion on the bottom, and we would just spin these things, and it was like,
Dude, I have no idea what this is.
It's like
Yeah,
a blaze. It's like
you have
I
to
wish I would
building-
have grew up with this.
building with like Minecraft blocks. We made a Beyblade out of Minecraft blocks, and it was like a
Jesus,
plus.
man.
Can you do that in
I wish I would have
Minecraft?
had those things.
Do you guys want to?
I was just kicking sticks around and rocks in
Yeah.
my backyard.
Do you guys want to talk about Junk Junction?
Oh,
Or we-
speaking about,
or we
you
pass?
said something about Yu-Gi-Oh cards earlier. I went to Rust Lords today, and he had a stack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards there, and he had a first edition Blue Eyes White Dragon in it. Like
I
Did
used
you
to
get
have
it?
like 3 of those.
it was
dude.
destroyed.
All
Like
right.
it looked like it'd been through the washer about 100 times.
Let the audience know about Rust Lords.
Oh, the
aka
Rust
Junk
Lord.
Junction.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rust Lord is just
It's
an
where 8
insane
people
guy.
live, and their whole house is
A junkyard.
junkyard where you can buy stuff.
Yeah,
I found out
nothing's
they don't
priced.
actually live there. I found that out.
Dude, there's no way they don't
there's
live
a
there.
shower
There's
there.
There's a shower,
Dude, they don't
4
live there.
beds.
There's
and
no 4 beds there. They have one room and it's a gaming room for the kids. You
Yeah,
told me about
but
it.
it's
Dude,
kind of
it
just
has
like
a bed in it.
Yeah, that's where they sit on.
it's just a junk store. There's a whole bunch of stuff laying around. You have to like kind of dig through it, but nothing's priced. You just go up to the guy and offer a price for an item. He had a whole bunch of older consoles. Like Brock bought a PS1 off of him
Yeah,
for like $10.
Did it work fine?
They had
Yeah,
a
it
bunch
works
of original Xboxes, Sega Genesises, Atari, and
That
they're
was,
like a lot cheaper than you'll find them anywhere. So this is our
Anywhere.
new spot
I remember
for
I
pulling hauls.
I got a snake
Metal Gear
Metal
Snake
Gear
Eater.
Snake Eater like for $1. I was like, "Will you give me these games for $1?" I had like 5 games, and he said, "Yeah."
Oh yeah, I got Pac World 2 for $1, but it was scratched to shit and didn't work.
Yeah, that's the worst thing about that place. All the games on the back, or all the games are just sitting out, and you just have to like pick up the pile and like look through them pretty much, and all the
Yeah.
backs of them are destroyed.
This is what we made our Blades out of.
All right.
These things. We like made a plus out of these, and we spun it on the bottom.
I feel like I've seen those
Jesus
before.
Christ.
Let me see it.
These things.
Oh, I know those.
Yeah,
so
I've definitely seen
what we
those
do, we would take 4 of them and put them all into the middle one, and this little protrusion at the top would be on the bottom, and they would just
spin it.
spin.
We built
Yeah.
some like insane things.
No,
Yeah.
we would make like different colors, like we had like rainbow colors, and we like give each one a name.
That's
so, like,
funny.
Each different like
Like Pegasus or
yeah,
whatever,
like we
what
named
they'd be in
each,
the show.
we each had our own stack of Blades, and we'd come repping these stacks, and we'd know the name of each individual Blade.
That's so funny.
It was The dumbest thing.
Did you ever think about making a mech suit out of those?
Yeah, Mecha Jeff.
Mecha Jeff.
Mecha Beyblade.
Mecha Blade
Mecha
Jeff.
Blade.
Yeah, your kindergarten friends would grab you'd go like this, like a
just start
T-pose.
spinning
Yeah,
around.
and they'd rip your
Jeff,
arms.
where's your homework? Jeff doesn't turn in his homework.
You want to die, bitch?
You've activated my trap card.
Jeff,
Yeah.
spin attack.
Like, children assemble, and they just spin up.
No,
They
like,
warm 'em
like,
up, they
no,
start
like
'em up.
children assemble. Like one kid, like he connects to my
He
arm.
has a little blade arm. And he can...
No, it's like I'm like the middle piece. Like one kid connects to my arm, the other two connect to my
And you kill the
legs.
teacher.
You put your hand straight, so you just slit it.
You kill your teacher and the kid that you have extended because they hit so hard
They
together.
break into pieces.
That's so funny.
All right, we're about at
Oh,
our time
yeah.
limit. Thank you for tuning into the Gamer Nation podcast, episode 3. Have a wonderful night, gamers.
We love you.
Goodbye.
Stay epic.
Bye.